Hey guys! Welcome! We're here again. We're building another house in the Sims 3. Oh god, it has been a long time. I actually recorded this house like 1 or 2 months ago. And by the time I post this video, I guess diversity has gone up, or for those that don't watch that gameplay. What happened was that my mic broke. Yeah, great. I need my mic all the time and now it just broke. It didn't care about me. So, I had to wait for 2 whole weeks for my mic to come. It was supposedly fixed, but it wasn't. I actually got home and it was the same, it wasn't working. So, yeah, I had to go back and complain again. And they got me a new mic. A new headset for saying. I don't have like a professional mic, I just have this headset. It's good enough for me and I don't have money for more. But now that I have it, I'm here again and I'm going to do everything again. Everything should work as it was working before, but now I hope that it goes better. So, I talked a lot right now, but I didn't explain anything that's going on the video. So we're at Aluna Island, because as you know, I said I was gonna try to build the buildings in the whole island, so that's what I'm doing here. This is a small, not that small, it's just a bachelor pad, but it's kind of big, a little bit big. Not too much, but still big. Here I'm just doing some stuff with the roof, because I wanted to have a flat, but still modern roof. Again, I went with a bit of a fixer-upper. I don't know, I just like those houses. Because the feeling I was getting in this time, it was like, this was an old house, and then some crazy rich guy came and just added a little bit of modules to make it his house. Yeah, I don't know if that makes sense, but for me it did at the time. So, it's 1 bedroom. It's a very big bedroom. It has a study. It has a walk-in wardrobe. A kitchen with no fridge. That I found out later that it doesn't have a fridge, but it's not even a very functional kitchen. I was thinking at the time that this would be for someone that doesn't cook and that would go eat outside every time. It would go out with his pals, whatever. Whatever people do these days. I'm not really an adult. I'm still in school. I don't go everywhere. But this house has a lot of light. At least. That's a thing that sometimes bothers me, is that I like light. I don't like to be in the darkness. So I tend to turn that into my houses. They have always big windows, or lots of them. Oh, and the last house I built, I tried to make it base content, but I guess it wasn't. There was like 1 or 2 objects from ambitions. I just hope that they are not very important to the design, because it takes a long time to think of objects in the base game that can be used. And here it is fully base game. I was constantly looking to see if it wasn't. Here I'm just nothing. Forget it. I was doing something on a roof, but that's the thing. I get bored really quickly when I'm doing a house. I just jump from one place to another because I do whatever I feel like doing it. Oh, I took ages to decide how it would be the layout upstairs. Again, I'm doing more railing in the roof. And I'm back down again. Yeah. I'm always jumping. I don't like to be on the same place. And yeah, so I try to make the sidewalk at the same with the same color of the normal sidewalk in this island, but it stays like this. I think I've put the railing. It doesn't have a garden for saying. Doesn't have a pool or anything. This is for someone that's really lazy and doesn't want to do any gardening or hire anyone. It's just like it could perfectly be a flat, except the part of the garage, but it could be a flat or a duplex. It could be an apartment. I guess that's better. It could be an apartment. I I I'm always thinking too much. I'm always changing the walls. I'm never satisfied. That's why I take a long time to build houses, because I'm not quite sure what to do next. I'm always thinking and rethinking. So the garage has two cars. Uh, One of them is like a more business type of car. It's the typical comfortable car, and the other one is a kind of a hot rod. But they're both from the base game. So it's the normal base game cars. The hot rod I was talking about is that expensive one. And I guess that the cars actually make this house really expensive. Yeah, I should try to make a really cheap house, because that's something I've never done. One time I actually made a house that was worth 5 million simoleons, because I went really overboard with accessories and little details. I like details sometimes. Here at oh, I'm putting the lighting in the house, and that big room upstairs was the master bedroom, or the only bedroom. There's no more than the one that's already there. I went with I like to go neutral on the bathrooms, because I think that's a good color. Because when you have a bathroom that's really colorful, it can tire your eyes. So if it is neutral, yeah, it's always gonna be bland. It's gonna be that blank that's not really important. It's not that really of a, I don't know. It doesn't impress, but at least it doesn't tire you. The kitchen, as you can see, it's a really small kitchen. It's right there. It's just that I was trying to make a counter, but it didn't work the way I wanted. But as you can see, there's no fridge. I forgot, but I guess it's fine. You can always put one if you really want to. Because I wasn't envisioning someone that would be cooking all the time. I envisioned, like, a very important business guy that doesn't even stay in the house for more than 2 days. So that's why the house is kind of empty, because he doesn't really take much attention to the house. And that's the thing that I do. I try to envision the type of person or family that's gonna live in the house on every house I build, and then I decide how I'm gonna build it. The nice leather couches, and I don't remember, but I think I really like this rug. The thing is with The Sims, it always takes so much time to decide. It always takes too much time, but it's that free will that we all love. We can choose whatever pattern we want. And that's why I like The Sims 3. We can do whatever we want, but sometimes it just takes too long. I really like that lamp. I really do. The table is also base content, but now that I'm looking at it, looks like a table I know from IKEA. And I really like that table. Whoop, sorry. My computer blacked out. I don't know why. Maybe it timed out and thought that I wasn't here. I don't know. My computer's kind of crazy sometimes. At least you have a flat screen TV. Oh, and some plants. I don't know. I don't know who told me that, but what I've learned is that a house to be looking like it's real, it needs to have a little bit of a plant life. Because if it doesn't have a little plant or something, it's gonna look a little bit too clinic-like and too dead. A plant always gives some life to the house. So, as I told you, the bathroom is really simple. It has a big mirror on the side to check out. There's not a shower in this bathroom because it was not the master. The upstairs bathroom, although, does have a shower and a tub. The downstairs is just a service bathroom. It just has a toilet and a sink and a huge mirror for your guests to look if they're looking nice. I don't really think that you're gonna have guests because you only have a table for two people. That's something I have to review because I don't remember that in English. I think we already flew through it because I don't see it, but right next to the stairs it's actually the wardrobe. It's a very big wardrobe, or it could be. I just decided to not put I think it's Ambitions closet type, but I really like them because they have hangers and they have clothes like in a real closet. We only have, I don't know how's it called in English, but I would say, I guess it's the wardrobe, or because there's a closet and the wardrobe, I don't know. But there's those smaller cubby spaces. I'm getting a sore throat. It's really hurting. I'm sorry. The bed is a really modern bed in black and has a really nice pattern. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting a really sore throat. It's hurting. You have a couch in your room because the room is so big. I didn't know. Whatever. I didn't know what to put there, so I decided to put a little space, a reading nook if you want to. You can put there a bookshelf and can be your reading nook. If it is like I don't know, a book rat. Is that what I call it? A rat book? I don't know. If it is an entrepreneur that likes books, I should get a dictionary right beside me to record videos because it's really hard. It's really hard. You do have another flat screen TV on your room. I thought that would be good, at least. And then I ran out of ideas and I just put in a few tables in the middle with a I think it's a chalkboard. It's kind of a chalkboard, you know. There it is. The ones that appear on the sides of restaurants, like that's now it is really trendy, at least here. These chalkboards, and I decided to put one. Like he bought one. I don't know. They are really modern, not modern, but they're really trendy in here in Portugal. So I decided to put them. So as I was saying, finally we are here. There's the wardrobe. It's big. You can put the ambitions closets, or you can do the closet you want. But you have a big space. And if this was a real house, you would have a huge wardrobe. And you do get a very big mirror on the side to look at yourself. At the top of the stairs, I just decided to put a little rug, a little more formal place with a plant, and to the left it would be the study. I don't know if we're gonna do it now, because it was a long time ago. A really long time ago. It was like, it was October, and we're already in the end of November. It's a really simple study, because I was looking at the price of the house, and it was becoming a little bit too expensive. And I still wanted to be an affordable house, so I just plopped down a desk and decided which I'm sorry, which chairs would use. And I actually changed the desk because I like big desks. Why are we here? Oh, I know. We're gonna look at the house. No? That's odd. What happened there? Okay. Oh, we're doing the last details and putting the plants all over the place. The little trick that the Sims3 taught me or taught everyone. I just watched it because it's kind of a reality. If you have a house that's sitting on dirt, whenever it rains, the rain goes through the wall, and then there's dirt all over. Whenever there's a surface, there's gonna be a little bit of grass missing. And now we're gonna go through the not the screenshots, but like the images. Yeah. So I do think that's a reasonable house, and I sure do hope that you all like it. The entrance is over the side. I thought it was a funny. At least I thought of it. I thought it was funny. It was a funny way to enter the house instead of the typical front door. So boring. The back wall is that brick wall that I was talking about, the older house that was then remodeled. And now we're gonna enter the house properly through the door. At least you have a rug. So if you come in during a storm, you can wipe your feet and not mess up the whole house. We went up the stairs and now we go down the stairs, which is nice. See the very I think that's the most expensive car in The Sims, at least the base game, because I don't have a lot of expansions. I don't know if there's any expensiver ones. Expensiver. Gosh, I really need a dictionary. But I really like this living room. It has space for entertaining, and it has a great TV. What else could you ask for? Oh, and the house doesn't have curtains because as I was saying, I was thinking about the person that would live here, and since it's not a person that stays a long time in the house, it wouldn't really need curtains. And if it did, he was kind of a shameless person that would like to hang around the house without having curtains. He was a show off. He didn't mind. I don't know what is it, but whenever you go on this view, every counter becomes sort of black, but this is actually white, which is it's annoying me because they are supposedly white, really white, like clinical white, that pure white that glows, and you come to this view and it becomes black. It's so annoying. Yeah, you're not gonna really entertain a lot of people in this house because you only have a table with 2 chairs, but you can expand the house if you want. You can make a dining room. Just here it is, the simple bathroom, with a little plant again. because you need plants. That's just a requirement. Whenever I make a house, I need to have plants. And I really like this feature of having this glass wall looking into the garage. You can always keep an eye on your beloved possessions. The very expensive car and the more like Mercedes-like or BMW one. That's really come true. The mirror, it's a very big mirror. When I think about this, I don't even know how they would get like this huge mirror if it was just one piece. How would they get it into the house? They could only get it if they were bringing it in while the house wasn't built. That's the only way they could bring such a big mirror. The master bedroom, it's not too much of a thing, but I really like it. It's really simple, it's really clean, it has a little bit of details and a little bit of design, but there's not too much. It's just a plain bedroom. It's what you need. You need a bed. You don't need a TV, but that's always a good thing. You have your bathroom, your personal bathroom, and you have a chalkboard. You can write down your list of things to do. And you should actually move the chalkboard downstairs because it's more useful down there to look at the chores you have to make or to do. Yeah, it's to do. The bathroom, I like the bathroom. It's a normal bathroom. You have a toilet and a sink, and you get a tub, which is kind of common here. You don't usually get showers. You get tubs with the shower incorporated in it. It's normal here, so that's what I went for. And this is actually my favorite tub in The Sims because it reminds me of those that I have in my country. And now we're gonna go to the study, the really simple study. I'm trying to remember, but I don't think I incorporated a computer in the study. Yeah, I didn't incorporate it. You know, if you want a computer, you can buy a laptop. And actually, it's a study in a library. You can, oh, I'm sorry. You can get your books and then go read in your bedroom, in your fancy chaise longue. And I guess looking here, and we're just gonna go away. We saw everything in the house. There's nothing much in the outside. There's actually nothing on the outside. And we slowly are gonna go away and leave the house while watching a Luna Island. Eventually, we just need to look at the house at various different angles. I really like that feature, the gutters. It's not like the real gutters that go around the roof, but I really like it because it reminds me of reality. Those little details remind me of reality. And now we're flying through Luna Island, and we're gonna say goodbye. If you enjoyed, remember to leave a rating. I wanted it to fit in with the rest of the world, and since it's that sidewalk a little beigey tone, I turned it beige.